I grew up in Northern Ireland. I was a very enthusiastic horse rider, and really from that point on did a lot of show jumping, did a lot of riding around Ireland. But look, I really enjoyed it. We competed most Saturdays. It certainly wasn't something I could have made a career out of, but I enjoyed it a lot, and you know, it was something which really grew my love for the horse and my understanding for the horse, and my passion for the horse. Got involved in racing and breeding when I was about 15 years old. Went to Coolmore in Tipperary, and you know, was mucking out boxes and leading around foals and learning from the ground up, and had really invaluable you know, experiences through those organisations and people who I met along the way. It was when I was 19 I made the move to come out to Australia with Coolmore, and from that point did a few years and worked with some of the great people in Australia who were very good to me, very good with their time. I learnt a lot. I worked with Coolmore here, Gay Waterhouse, George Smith, and then went out as an agent with Hubie de Burgh, who was based back in Ireland, before starting up my own company about 6 years ago. Yeah, George Smith was someone who I met when I was working at Gay Waterhouses, and he was obviously the #1 yearling selector for Gay, and had an incredible record. So I worked with him through all the sales series that year, and he was amazing, very good with his time, his knowledge. He shared a lot of things with me, and taught me a huge amount, and was very patient. And yeah, it was a very pivotal time when I was learning about conformation and what horses worked here in Australia, it's obviously very important because it's very different to Europe. So he was a great influence in my career, and he was a great guy. We got on very well. You know, surrounding yourself with the right people, and you know, trying to deal in good quality bloodstock, and trying to work with your clients in what they really want, and building it from there. And yeah, I'm fortunate to have some great clients to support me from a young age, and that's been, you know, the whole making of our business is having those clients that are loyal to you and supportive of you and ride the highs and the lows with you. So I mean, that's probably the #1 thing is you know, apart from working hard and trying to learn all the time off the good people, it's really about having those good clients that'll back you. Look, I've been really enjoying fatherhood. It's a great new chapter in life, and little Christian's a great little fella. So now we're really enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun, and he's just hitting 6 months, so getting interactive, and yeah, really getting into it and enjoying it.
Yankee Rose, Scarlet Rain, and further back to French Fern. Sweet Sherry leads from the Well Fancied.
I'd have to say Capitalist winning the Golden Slipper would have to be my favourite racing moment. It was a long-term plan to try and identify those colts for the syndicate, and the ultimate goal being the Golden Slipper. So for it to happen was just incredible, and a very surreal feeling.
But Capitalist takes it out. Capitalist by a half length to Yankee Rose.
We came out in the Todman, and we were, you know, odds on to win, and obviously ran second, and we walked back into the enclosure, and Peter Snowden walked over, cool as a cucumber, and said, "Don't worry, you know, the horse exactly where he needs to be. He had a bit of a blow, and I've got him perfect for the big race." So there was certainly hats off to Peter and Paul. There was no loss of faith from the trainers, and what better trainers to take their advice from? So no, we remained positive, and got the result. It was great.
It's a great privilege, and I represent a fantastic group of owners who got behind me from day one. And look, he's a special colt. You know, all credit to Peter Snowden. Last start, he said, looked me straight in the eye, said, "Don't panic."
Look, we were automatically drawn to the Everest. Look, the instant appeal was naturally just what this could possibly mean to racing, and what it could mean to Sydney racing. And I sat down, went and met Peter V'landys, and he sat with me in his boardroom, and he was looking at his excitement and energy about this concept. I could see it was going to happen. I could see it was definitely going to be big, and he was very confident, adamant he's going to pull this off. So it didn't take us long to pull the trigger, but we went through it in great detail, and made sure we fully understood all the parts to it. It doesn't change our structure of what we're doing, but it's to not have access to it would be a potential problem, and could be a potential thing where we could really be missing out on, because, you know, a gun 2-year-old colt that can come out and put his hand up and win an Everest at 3, I don't think you're going to get a hotter prospect. It's been on everyone's lips, and it's been a huge talking point, and very enjoyable for everybody, and it's pulling a lot of people in together, and it's really making the race very, very exciting.